Look at that. Sweat from hard work. Let's go. Two miles. Let's go. Let's go. We just maxed our 2-mile PR, which was 18 something minutes, and now it is 16 something minutes, I think. That's insane improvement, actually. I'm actually pretty happy with that. It was an 8:15 pace, you know. That's good. That's really good. I'm actually pretty happy with that. Alhamdulillah. But to think that I just ran like 3.2 km in just 16 minutes is insane. But I think it's just like working out. You know, when you start working out, when you start going to the gym, when you start calisthenics, it's all the same, right? You start with 5 push-ups the next workout, or like even next week you can do like 7-8 push-ups, right? It's these big jumps. Or when you start, you know, benching, you can go from like 135 if you started with that to like 225 in under a year. That's insane. That's actually insane. Yeah, I think it's the same thing here, just newbie gains. And I'm actually pretty happy with that because it motivates you a lot to run more and to run better and to improve upon your running form, your running technique, your strategy, everything. Yeah, it's same with the gym, right? When you start seeing those gains in your physique, you start to want to work out more. You start to become more dedicated to the gym. You start to treat it more seriously. You know, you have a lot more fun with it. And that's obviously the same with running. When you see your times go down like crazy, obviously it's a lot more fun. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now. I can't really sit like this anymore because my legs are dead. So yeah, I'm gonna go shower, you know, and then do some work, read Quran, etc. Let's go. Alright, so it is 6:30 a.m. right now, post Fajr, and there's a problem. My foot is kind of swollen. Yeah. Apologies, you have to see my feet, but like, if you notice, this part right here is more swollen than this part, and it hurts, right? If I do this, it's actually quite painful as compared to this, right? I can lift this a lot more, but I can't really lift this that much. This hurts quite a bit. It's been like this for the past 2 days, so I honestly don't know what to do right now. I think I'm gonna just try and run because I have 3 miles a day. So what I think I'm gonna do is that I will start running, and if it feels better, I'll just keep running. Otherwise, I will just do, you know, maybe 1.5 or 2 miles. Kind of do something at least, because there's the saying, in action there is blessing. So yeah, I'm gonna go take some action basically. Let's go. Definitely hurts, but just gonna keep going for like 1.5, 2 miles. Then we'll see what happens. Whew. Besides my foot, I feel great. 8:30 pacing feels so good. Alhamdulillah. We're running 3 miles. It's tight. We're running 3 miles. 1.5 something miles in now. 0.4 miles left. I'm harnessing every single bit of energy I have to get this PR. Let's go. I probably sat on the bench with like bird poop, but I don't care. That was hard to take. At the end, I just started running as fast as I possibly could because I wanted to get it below 26 minutes, 44 seconds, I think. That was my previous PR. I'm so out of breath. This is hard, bro. I think the last 0.15 miles was for like, you know, I was dead. Absolutely dead. Doing hard things will change your life, bro, inshallah. Okay, so my foot basically stopped hurting in the middle of the run, but now it's starting to hurt again. I think I'm in for a treat, boys. You know, I was never a morning person when it came to exercising. I always loved to exercise after the Maghrib, but now it's like I'm starting to enjoy it. I understand why people do it now. It sets your day up right, you know. Win the morning, win the day, as the quote goes. So about an hour ago, I was just sitting and visualizing race day. I was visualizing January 7th. That is when my race is. And I was just thinking of, you know, me completing the race in a time that I don't want to mention right now, but it was basically me, you know, running and going through the pain and the difficulty that are presented in a half marathon. And I was like, I'm so grateful that I get to do this. Alhamdulillah. I was like, Alhamdulillah. I was like, wallah, it's a big blessing that I'm able to actually do this. I'm able to actually push myself physically to work towards this goal and, you know, to be able to run a half marathon. I'm so grateful, so blessed for that, alhamdulillah. And I felt so grateful at that moment. And it kind of made me realize that not everyone has the opportunity to be able to do this kind of stuff. Not everyone has the opportunity to push themselves physically and mentally and even spiritually. Not everyone has the opportunity, right? Because everyone has a different amount of freedom. Everyone has a different amount of responsibility upon them. Everyone has different roles that they need to fulfill, right? For example, you might be watching this and you have to work 80 hours a week, 70 hours a week to support your family, right? Because you have no other option. Or maybe, you don't have the freedom to be able to pursue these types of opportunities. Or maybe you don't have the health to be able to do these kind of opportunities. And inshallah, Allah makes things better for you. But if you're watching this and you're in a developing country or a developed country, right, and you have the resources, you have a freaking device to be able to watch this video on, and if you have the ability to do hard things, be extremely grateful for it, subhanAllah, because again, not everyone has these opportunities. And the thing is, right, you choose to do this. You choose to do the hard stuff. You were never assigned to do the things that you want, right? You were never assigned to do the thing that you're doing right now. You chose to do them. So if it's something good, you chose to do it, right? Allah gave you the opportunity and then you chose to do it. If it's something bad, again, you chose to do it, right? It's in your hands. You chose to do the thing. When you realize that, in conjunction with the fact that doing hard things is actually fun, it's actually much more enjoyable than you think. It was my choice. Just makes me even more grateful because I'm like, I chose to push myself physically today. I chose to push myself mentally today. I chose to seek knowledge today. I chose to run today. I chose to, make content today. I chose to sit down and make this YouTube video today. Like, I chose to do this stuff, alhamdulillah. And obviously I put that all in this one category of doing hard stuff because, again, this is not easy, right? Waking up, praying Fajr, and then running 2, 3, 4, 5 miles. It's not easy. I'm not going to pretend that it's easy. I'm not going to put an act on. It's not easy whatsoever, right? It is difficult, but it's fun. It's enjoyable. It's rewarding. I look forward to it. Despite the fact it's difficult, despite the fact it's hard, despite the fact that I don't want to do it at times, at the end of the day, I still look forward to it. Because I know that it's propelling me, inshallah, into a person who I want to become in the future, right? I know that it's contributing to me becoming a better Muslim. I know that I'm taking care of my body. I'm pushing myself mentally as well, because running is all a mindset game, basically. Upon realizing that, it just, again, makes it more fun for me, right? It makes it more enjoyable for me. And that is one of the best feelings you can ever have. And also, I could sleep in. I could not go and run. I could, not wake up early. Again, I could pray Fajr and go to sleep. I don't have to run. I don't have to, put on my shoes and get to the track. I don't have to do that 3 times a week. I don't have to run 2, 3, 4, 5 miles. I don't have to do any of that. I chose to do it, right? It's my choice and I love it. And truth is, I feel much more joy, much more happiness, and much more satisfaction in doing the hard stuff, the difficult stuff, the stuff that actually requires effort from me, as compared to just doing the easy stuff. And to illustrate my point, I woke up at 9:50 today. 9:50. And I was in bed until 10:30. Because I was tired. I was dead. I was finished, right? These past 4 days, from Monday to Thursday, have been extremely demanding because I haven't been getting the right quality of sleep, and I also have not been getting the proper amount of sleep. So I was like, let me just, give my body a break for a second. Because Fridays are usually rest days. I only have a small shoulder rehab workout. So I was like, okay, let me just give my body the rest it needs. And so I slept in. I slept at 10:30 p.m. last night. And then I woke up at around 10:30 a.m. Obviously, I prayed Fajr. I went back to sleep. But my point is, I did not like that whatsoever. My entire morning is gone. It's finished, right? And the morning is something that if you can win the day. And I basically did not spend the entire day as productively as I possibly could. And that sucks. That's not enjoyable. Those days I wake up and I go on a run are much more enjoyable, much more fun, and are much more beneficial both in the short term and the long term as compared to, sleeping in. So again, if you're in a position where you can do the hard stuff, do it and be grateful for it. Not only will it develop you into the character, the person, the Muslim that you wish to be, it will also give you a sense of satisfaction and fulfillment and joy that doing the easy stuff never will. You've probably heard this many times before, that enjoy your 20s, enjoy your youth, enjoy your teenage years. I'd agree with the statement, but there are 2 problems. Number 1, I might die anytime soon, so I better prepare. Number 2 is that, like I said before, doing the hard stuff is fun. It's enjoyable. I look forward to it. So if I have the option to push myself and to see where I can, reach in terms of mental and physical performance, right? Where I can reach, in terms of the knowledge I can accumulate and the physical strength that I can attain, In Sha Allah, which are the 2 things I've talked about before. Again, like, why wouldn't I find out how much I could push myself? Like, why wouldn't I want to find out, right? Like, dude, this body is going to decompose, right? You're going to die one day. This is all going to be separated from you. right? Your ruh is going to go away, and then your body's going to be left to decompose in the grave. Why wouldn't you push it while you have the opportunity? Like, why won't you see what you're actually capable of while you have the opportunity? And that capability might just unlock something that could earn you lots of hasanat. You never know. So why not push yourself, man? Like, why not? People take YOLO in a completely different context, right? They're like, YOLO, you only live once, so why not just enjoy as much as possible? And again, that's obviously not the right aqidah. But the point is, why would you view it like that? Why would you want to enjoy, dude? If you have one chance, just push yourself as much as possible. Try to find out as much as you possibly can. Try to push yourself in, whatever field that you can. Try to push yourself physically, mentally, spiritually. Like, why wouldn't you? I don't understand. Why not? Because this stuff is fun. Literally, there's just a small barrier that you need to cross. This is you doing the easy things. This is the barrier. This is you doing the hard things, right? If you can just go through this barrier, right? If you can just smash through it, and you can get to the point where you enjoy doing the hard things, that is when your life will change, inshallah. That is when you'll be like, I enjoy waking up running. I enjoy seeking knowledge. I enjoy, working on my business or working on my career. And when you are there, or if you are there, inshallah, then be grateful for it. Because not everyone has the opportunity to do so. So that was my motivational TED Talk for today. I hope that you really enjoyed it. I'll see you next video. All right, let's go.